overall, there is a lot of very exciting results on several fronts. I think in some of the most intractable diseases in cardiovascular, in pulmonary diseases, and even in very acute situations such as the COVID pneumonia. So the data that has been coming out scientifically does suggest that exosomes is efficacious. I think the issue here is not whether it works or not. I think the issue has always been why it works and how does it work, not so much that it works. I think the greatest fear of most researchers is whether this observation is reproducible and will withstand the test of time and iteration. I think the other issue, which probably leads to also the next question about manufacturing and regulatory, is that the way that exosome is being prepared now, the product is actually quite complex. It's not a pure exosome preparation. So there's a lot of non-exosome product substances in the preparation. And so that makes things very difficult. But I think it's something that we can resolve if we have very robust manufacturing process that will produce very robust, reproducible preparation, even though it's complex. I think we need to understand what are the complexity of the preparation and what are the critical components and how to get those components to be reproduced in the same quantity or the same proportion each and every single time. I think that is the main challenge. And I think that was what I was trying to deliver in my talk at the ISCT. We need to be very robust in the way we define our preparation. It has to be quantitative. It cannot be qualitative, which is what most biologists tend to do. We need to identify and quantify the key component and make sure it's reproducible. I think if you look into the field, there's a lot of very exciting data. And I think in a few more years, like I said, last year when we had the ISCT, we were talking about going to clinical trials, having to overcome many challenges. And this year, we are actually talking about some of the initial clinical trials already starting. And I think probably next year, like I told the panel, I'm pretty sure we'll be hearing a couple more clinical trials in several more diseases. And it's very exciting, seriously.